you guys soft by practicing these?
So, Aidan, I know we talked after the game. You feel like you're back to 100%. You are the Aidan O'Connell of old.
I think so. Yeah, it's football. You're never gonna, you feel good before the first game of the year, and then from there you just get banged up. But I feel good. Feel like I'm picking up my play. I'm obviously a lot to get better at still, but feeling good where we're at.
Just kind of assess how you think you played so far this year.
Yeah, I think pretty good. Not as good as I hoped, but obviously still to limit turnovers. Throw the ball a lot, so sometimes turnovers happen. But I think there's some that definitely, especially this past week, that were definitely didn't need to happen. So I think limiting those as much as I can. And besides that, I thought I played pretty well. Just got to take what the defense gives you sometimes. If they give you one opportunity, you got to be able to throw it down the field. So just weighing those options, I think, is something I got to keep working on.
Is that what you've been seeing a lot, Aidan, or defense is just making you try to be patient, work stuff underneath, still trying to take away that deep ball?
Yeah. I think, at this point, teams know we obviously like to throw the ball and like to go over the top. So, we have to be creative and find ways to do that. But at the same time, I know I need to be patient and kind of think and dunk down the field when you have to. I think especially the Minnesota game, they're just dropping with such depth. You watch it and man, maybe I could have thrown the check down almost every play and would have had success. It takes, it's hard to do that. You want to be aggressive, and it's not unique to me playing the quarterback position. You want to be aggressive, but also take care of the football. So still working on it.
You've been there and done that. Is there anything that really confuses you or throws you schematically from the defense?
Yeah, I think, I'm not perfect by any means. I have seen a lot of football, been in college a long time, obviously. But, defenses do a great job of mixing things up. And, they don't just, the same as us, stay the same game one through game 7 now. They're going to switch things up. They know their tendencies. We know our tendencies, and we try to break those. But at the same time, do what we want to do. And defense is the same way. So, I try to watch as much film as possible to try to not let that happen, but it still happens.
I think you've got 5 fourth-quarter comebacks now. Can you talk about your knack for being, I guess, unflappable and being able to engineer those comebacks in the waning moments, the last 15 minutes of a game?
Yeah, I think a lot. If we just, myself and our team, just played better, we wouldn't have to do that. But we definitely like to make things exciting. And I think it's a credit to my coaches, teammates. They believe in me. They believed in me, when I first started playing in 2019, and I felt that for, all these years. So I have confidence because of, what they say to me and how they stand by my side. And obviously I've got great players and coaches, administration. So it's not about me. It's just about our program and our willingness to, fight out the end and try to win tough games.
What have you seen from the Husker defense on film so far?
Yeah, it's obviously a unique situation anytime a coach gets fired or there's coaching changes mid-season. So there's, you kind of have to address, this were the games where they had these coaches, and then these were the games they had different coaches, and you kind of take it and you hope to know what to expect on game day, but at the same time they could pull something out from game 1 or last year. We're in the Big Ten, so we play them every year. They could pull something out from years before. So you kind of got to watch everything and see everything and be prepared for everything.
Let's talk about the stakes Saturday night here, Aidan. Nebraska's won 2 in a row. They're tied for first in the Big Ten with you and Illinois. I mean, the games get bigger and bigger each week, and just sort of assess where the team's at and the stakes for Saturday night.
Yeah, that's what we hope for. We love playing in big games. Under the lights is always a lot of fun, and we always say in the locker room, it's not high school anymore where you have those couple teams where you just beat up on. This is every single week. It comes down to the wire, and we've seen this season, besides one game, every game has come down to the fourth quarter, and so it's going to be a great team. They recruit obviously very well, historically good program. So obviously big stakes, like you said, but it's what you hope for.
And just lastly, how can you get Charlie going again?
Yeah, I think, like I said before, with tendencies and stuff, we have to find more creative ways to get him open. He's obviously still a dynamic player who we need to get the ball to. I definitely missed him a couple times this past weekend where he was open. So, we address those things. We look at them, and, we try to improve from there.
What did you see on that? Walk us through that touchdown pass to Mershon Rice. I have no idea how you got it through the window to the back corner.
Yeah, it was just on the goal line. They were playing cover 0, and the corner was inside leverage, and so I knew I had to fade. I just, we work it every week. You more so just throw it to a spot. You trust the timing of, Marshawn has been here for a lot of years. I've thrown a lot of fade balls to him, so you trust the timing, you trust the technique, he did a great job of making a move and then just running to the spot where he needed to be. And like I said, we get coached to throw it to one spot, and just try to do that, and good things happen normally.
How hard is it to not score a touchdown if that's what coach tells you to do?
Yeah, I said after the game, I definitely fall down a lot, but that one was on purpose. So it's hard, you're right there, and it's also why I love football, though. The strategic stuff that happens at the end of the game like that, the chess match, and it's not super fun to just fall when the end zone's right there, but you got to do what you got to do.
Thanks, Aidan.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.